Hi there, welcome to another Vibe Code Struggles video. Bear with me, the lighting on my face is terrible, it's dark, but this is an exciting video for me personally, and it's basically breakthrough when it comes to vibe coding, because vibe code app, I've tested it out for building mobile applications and it's very savvy, context aware, proactive. It doesn't make use of this generic design elements and all that. I'm not able to show what I built on the mobile phone because, well, I need a mobile phone to be able to show you that. But the exciting thing is that they've now introduced the ability to ship web applications. Now, this is breakthrough for me, having tested the mobile version of this. It's very capable. It doesn't really charge you credits for errors or bugs. Not pricey. Personally, I don't mind paying because you can't compare it to getting experts to build your application. It's not comparable, and I basically want to pay to learn. So my approach starting out is payment. Although for this you'll be able to use it for free. You can use my invite. Both of us will get credit, so you'll be able to build your first app for free. Now, the thing I like about this is everything in one place. You don't need to worry about back end. You can ship full-fledged production applications ready to go, even with a paywall. You don't need external Supabase integration and all that. You don't need struggling with API keys and all in one place. Now I'm talking based on my experience building mobile apps. Now the mobile apps are App Store ready. They have integrated RevenueCat for paywall, App Store ready. Now I've not tested out this yet, but I'll be testing it out in a subsequent video. This video is just to highlight that they've now introduced the ability to launch to deploy or vibe code web apps, which I want. Not every app is meant for App Store, and for some you want to start basically without the hassle of getting your application go through an approval process by a third party. You want to have full control and all that, bringing us to vibe code. I'm going to be testing it out in another video. You can submit audio, you can talk to it, basically to prompt it, database all within this portal here, API. You want to integrate all your top LLMs and all that inside of one place. Let's see, video. So video models, it has Zora and Zora 2 integrations, audio, so anything your application needs is now possible on your web application needs specifically. Yes, for pricing, let's look at pricing at the moment. Although you'll get free credits to start with, I was able to build an entire app with free credits. But for pricing, if you want to have full control over the code, so for me, I started out with this $50 one because I wanted to be able to download the source code, submit to App Store, all that. So that's just $50 a month. But you can go plus, which is $20 to get started, build your first app and see it and all that. In many cases, you may not need full-fledged control of your source code and all that. So yes, so this is how I got started. I think I got 2.50 credits total, which was sufficient. I don't know how to show you the breakdown of let's see. It's not very on the mobile phone. I'll be able to show you my settings just to give you a gist of how it let's see how it prices. It's not expensive basically. Okay, so here you see usage on AirDrop Plus 1.31. The models matter. You can also change the model. Some models are more expensive than the other. The best thing with this is to know what your project is about. Ensure that you write out the entire as much as possible about your project in a documentation that you provided from the get-go, so that it builds most of your application from the get-go instead of you having to prompt on the go, you know. But there's nothing wrong with that as well. So you see an entire enhancement quest on quest drop spent was only 0.60. So I ended up topping up. Because I just like the product. I mean, I've tried others, especially for mobile apps with mobile related elements powered by Expo. It has it all. So if you are interested in mobile apps or web apps, this is for you. And that brings us to the end of this video. Exciting times, basically. If you have those redundant dreams, it's time to wake them up. You now can, courtesy of vibe coding, and it will get as simple as can be over time. Again, bringing us to the end of this video. Don't forget, now I built this, by the way. I started building this with vibe code, but they've not introduced the web app version at the time, so I had to transition the code into another vibe code portal to continue building it on web. But you will see the detailing of this, because all these mobile elements and all that, it's from vibe code. So that's that. You know, all this, the basics of this, I built an admin. You know, I built, this has everything. It has Supabase integration, paywall, AI integration, you know, email list. I built one, all vibe coded. So the admin, let me show you how the admin is. I just built this admin so that it writes to GitHub without having me having to go there to manually write stuff like that. Interesting stuff. Again, exciting times. Subscribe to Vibe Code Struggles and check the description. There is some other vibe code tools that I'm using in my struggles, or I'm uncovering in my struggles. So that's what the channel is about. Someone who is starting with vibe coding and the entire struggle histories and stories. Stay awesome, take action. Avenues to reach me as well in the description.